Clicked on this video. I don't know if you are a content creator or if you want to be. I don't know if you're in the hobby or if you're not. Some of you who are watching who just stumbled upon this, you may be like, what are you even talking about with the hobby? Well, my name is Denny Cards. I am in the hobby, which is for sports cards or trading cards in general. And I make content on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube. And I am newer to YouTube than the other two social media platforms. And I gotta say, I love creating content on YouTube, and I wanted to give you my top 5 reasons as to why, and why I think I'm gonna put more emphasis and more time and resources into YouTube than in social media for 2025 and going forward. So I'm recording this 20 years to the day of YouTube being published and out into the world. Today is also Valentine's Day, February 14th, 2025. I came onto YouTube about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. I will say that I've only really taken it more seriously in the past several months, where I'm still under 1,000 subscribers. So let me just tell you right now, this is my road to 1,000. It's my personal growth, it's my personal journey, but I thought maybe you can learn something from this. And by no means am I an expert in all of this, but I wanted to at least share what I know, and maybe it can help you out. So the first reason, let's get straight to the reasons. The very first reason why I think content creation in YouTube is better in the long run, and why you should consider creating YouTube content, is because YouTube is the second largest search engine in the entire world, only behind Google. So that means right now there are millions of people, literally this second, who are searching YouTube to figure out how to do things, to learn about people's stories, to find entertainment. And so that is the number one reason. It is the second largest search engine in the entire world behind Google. The second reason is that it is actually the first/most watched streaming video platform on television. And yes, that is even more than Netflix and Hulu and Amazon Prime and all those other streaming platforms. It is the number one streaming platform on television. When I look at my analytics, I am surprised to see that about 20% of people watch my content on the television. I thought that number would be a lot less. I thought a lot of people consumed YouTube content on their phones, their smartphones, maybe even their laptops, maybe iPads, but 20% on television, that's quite a lot. And again, it is more than Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, whatever you want to include in there. It is the most watched streaming platform on television, and that is why, as a content creator, I want to create more content for YouTube than perhaps the other platforms. The third reason, and I guess we're blazing through this real quick, and that's totally fine, is that long form is better than short form. We know that in Instagram, you get 90 seconds per reel at most. We know that when it comes to TikTok, you can create longer videos, but we are talking about short form content. Yes, on YouTube, there are YouTube shorts that are up to 60 seconds. And I think in 2025, they've made it even up to like 3 minutes. But for me, I know that social media me is not really me. It's like it's a social media version of me. It's very quick consumption. It's almost like sugar. It's like a sugar rush, and there's dopamine involved. When it comes to YouTube, it's almost like stick to your bones, meat and potato. It's more me. And so I want to make more long form content because I feel like I'm really able to take my time and tell my story, share my journey, share information, and not feel so rushed and feel like I have to edit it for like a 90-second reel. So that's why I really like the idea of doing more YouTube content for the hobby than short form content. Before I get to number 4, I did want to take a moment to say, again, today is Valentine's Day. I did make some content for Instagram, which I cross-posted to TikTok and to YouTube Shorts, talking about how we should really, before loving other people and other things on Valentine's Day, that we really need to love ourselves the most and first and foremost, because without that self-love, there isn't room for love for other people, because you need to really love yourself first. I feel like social media is there's so much bad. There's so much good and so much bad in social media. I just feel like we get so wrapped up in the social media world, again, where attention spans are so much shorter and you're just being bombarded with information and reels and entertainment, that I think it's important for us to really take a moment to slow down and pause and to remember, just because people are posting about their vacations, their cards, and like this most glorified, perfect version of themselves and their collections and their experiences, that we need to really take the time to remember we have our own experiences, collections, lives that are really fulfilling and awesome. And so, you know, whatever your circumstances are, I think it's most important to love yourself first, especially means content creators, because you and I both know how difficult of a journey this is. Maybe you're just starting out making content, maybe you've been doing it for years, but we know that the growth can be very slow, especially when it's organic. There are some people who want to use the game genie and the end of the video game, but we know that real organic growth can be very slow. Again, I'm still under 1,000 subscribers. It is tough sledding, but I know that when I get to 1,000, when, not if, all of that happens, that it's going to be worth it so much. So I want to encourage all of you content creators, love yourself first, love your content first before you start. You know, because if you don't, then you're going to really start like being jealous and being envious of others, and you're going to like just make content that isn't hitting with people, because people know that all you're doing it for is for the likes, is for the clout. So you got to do it for yourself. You got to love yourself first, and you got to love making content regardless of how many people are watching and whatever the view count is. So I just want to encourage you, again, whoever's watching this right now, whether you're a content creator in the hobby or whether you're out of the hobby and you're just doing like food or travel or finance, whatever it is, just keep it up, man, because, you know, we're all in this together. The number 4 reason as to why I create content on YouTube, and I think it's such a meaningful place to make content, is YouTube has a way of making videos relate to each other. So when you're publishing a video, it says something to the effect of, do you want this video to link to another video in the bottom? We're able to have people go binge your other content in another, whether it's another short, whether it's another long form or a vlog. You are able to have people just watch different videos all within YouTube. It just makes it so much easier for people to, again, binge you, consume you, to appreciate you. So I really like that. The other thing that they do is the auto dub for your international audience. I think that's really awesome. Again, with YouTube being the most streamed platform on television, you know, we're talking about the world. We're not just talking about the US, we're talking about the entire world. People are consuming your content. Right now, someone may be watching this in a completely different country who doesn't speak English, and they're able to enjoy what I'm putting out there because YouTube has dubbed it in their language, so long as the vocals and the voice are good, I guess, and loud and clear, which, by the way, I do have this microphone. But you are able to provide long arc storytelling, and that's what I really want to be about more. Not just this quick flash in the pan, all sizzle, no steak. Like, I want to do more meat and potato content, and I think that's really more amenable for YouTube than it is for Instagram or TikTok or these other social media platforms. That is why I am encouraging myself to make more YouTube content, and I would love to see you make more YouTube content, because I think there's always room for more content, so long as it is good quality. It doesn't have to be high quality, it doesn't have to be perfect. It can just be you talking into the camera, again, either talking about cards, the hobby, other things in life. That's why I wanted to kind of share that with you. I want to consume more long arc storytelling in hobby YouTube. So that is my 4th reason for doing this. Finally, I'm getting to the 5th one. As you know, again, if you are a content creator on Instagram, you are not paid. TikTok, yes, they do monetize, they do pay, but I know that as someone who has over 10,000 followers on Instagram, that I make bupkis, $0 on my content. And there are other ways to make money on Instagram with content, you know, being visible, having a brand, all this stuff. But the platform itself does not pay you money as a content creator. I know recently there's this thing called a New Year's Day bonus or New Year's bonus. That was all in response to TikTok being banned and being unbanned, and people realizing Instagram really doesn't support its creators as much. And so YouTube, as you know, and I know, but I haven't experienced yet because I haven't had the fortune of getting to 1,000 subscribers yet, is you do get paid, you know, very small amounts in the beginning, like anything, but I forget what it is, like whether it's like a penny to 10 cents per click or per view. But after 1,000 subscribers plus 4,000 watch hours in any like 365-day, 1-year period, which I think continues to roll. So you do have to make a lot of content in a year and have people consume it. Having said that, 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, you start to be able to be monetized. And I think that's fantastic for creators who take so much time and energy. And I know for me, like, you know, when I buy this microphone or the tripod or other content creator accessories, like, I know that costs money. And so the money is, in a way, the validation. Yes, the views and the clicks, they're great too on Instagram, and you definitely get a dopamine rush and a high from that type of, you know, the endorphins rushing through when you get a lot of likes on something. But TikTok, let me know. If you are a creator in TikTok for the hobby and you are monetized and you're doing really well, you know, more power to you. Like, I think that's awesome. But for me, I know that I only cross-post to TikTok because it is so much like Instagram. Maybe if I took it more seriously, that could be a different route I go. But for now, again, it's not about the money. The money is validating. It is like reaffirming that you're doing things right, but really is more about the storytelling. It's about, and I love editing. Like, I'm gonna do, this isn't gonna be like one continuous cut. I've done that in the past. For this one, I want to put some more editing. I want to put some more black screen and some words on the screen for this one. And for me, it's more evergreen content. It's fun, and you know, I hope that you guys really enjoyed this. I know, again, it's Valentine's Day. Love yourself first before you love anything or anyone else. And you know, I hope that this inspires you to try to create content on YouTube. It's gonna be tough goings. It's gonna be so difficult, but the hardest things in the world are the ones worth doing the most, according to some wise person. I don't know. I don't even know if I said that quote correctly. I don't even know who to attribute it to. But I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much. And thank you for following along my hobby journey, my YouTube journey. You know, we're less than 300 away from 1,000. I'm so excited at that. Again, on Valentine's Day, happy 20th anniversary to YouTube. Quite a milestone. Can't wait to see where we are in 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, because this is going to live on forever, this particular video. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, this is Denny Cards. If you like this type of content, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, anything, share it. It would mean so much to me. So thank you again. You guys be well. Take care.